Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Digger Down Metal Detecting. As you can see, I'm back out. It's actually a Sunday this week. I normally go out on Saturday, but had things to do yesterday, so I'm a bit later out. But yeah, just walking around onto my patch. Hopefully I can still get on here. I'm on the Roman field again. Like I said last time, I know it's getting a bit boring, but well, I'm not bored of it, but I'm just trying to make the most of it before it gets too long. As you can see, the wheat ears are already on. They've come up since last week, so that's, yeah, it's growing fast. But yeah, this corn is still short, so I'm going to try and make the most of it. See what we can pull up. I still want that Roman coin. That's what I'm heading for. But yeah, we'll see what we get. Got to make my way through this jungle now. Absolutely beautiful morning again. Just hit it just right every time. Had some rain yesterday as well, so hopefully that's softened things up a little. That'd be nice. But yeah, let's see what we pull up today, guys. Well, guys, a week has certainly made a difference in the crops, even up this end of the field. That's have certainly grown longer. I found a little bit of a shorter patch here, but yeah, they've really shot up. So there's a possibility this may be the last week on here, I think, and then it's going to be back to doing a few group digs. And I've got a bit of pasture, well, I've got that bit of grassy sort of pastury land that he gave me at the beginning of the year, so I can go on there. We'll have I think we'll have a few little goes on there to see what comes up. I had a little recce on there once and didn't come up with a great deal. A couple of little buckles and bits, so it seemed like medievally sort of stuff. So not liking the sound of that one. I'm going to leave that. There's iron all around that, and it's in the 20s. I'm finding the iron. Did you see what I did there? So you got the signal. Sounds alright. It's showing ferrous and non-ferrous. But if you just back off, just come around it, don't know if you can hear that, but there's iron all the way around, and it's always in the 20s. I'll tell you what, we'll dig it. First hole, we'll dig it just for fun. Let's see if the ground's softened up at all. It has a little bit, I think. A little bit of moisture in the ground now. Yeah, I think this one's going to be, that'll be iron or something, some trash or something. Usually big iron. There's something big in here. Right, don't want to come out, that's for sure. Careful. Definitely see it. Seems like the ground's a little softer today anyway, so that's a good thing. A little bit of rain has got in there. Right. I think this one's going to be deep. Got a feeling. Yeah, it's we're going deeper. I think it's going to be deep iron, so I think I'm probably right there. Usually, like I say, usually in the 20s, there's sort of seems to be a sign on the legend that you got the iron grunt. Sounded like a big signal. What I'll do, guys, is I'll get this one out and then I'll come back to you, show you what it is. Yep. There you go. A giant plough tooth. Absolutely huge piece of iron, look. Yeah, so there you go, there's a little trick for you. Yeah, if you just back off from the signal, you can tell it sounds big and iffy. Back off from it slightly and spin around it, and you'll see that there's an iron tone all the way around, which is unlikely, you know, unless it is iron. That's unlikely to happen, isn't it? So yeah, on to the next one. Right guys, took me a while to find it, but this is my first signal. I'm not going to count that bit of iron because I walked away from it. This is a 23, bit both-sided on the ferro check, but yeah, could be something next to it, you never know. So, you know, ferro check is just a guide, so we're digging it. That's out already. That's all the way over on non-ferrous now. Still a 23, so what we got here? Where are we? Let's see it. Whatever it is here. What have we got here? It's looking green anyway, whatever that is. No idea what that is. Just a green piece of something or other. Feels like copper, so a bit of a split in it, nothing on it anyway. But yeah, just a piece of copper. On to the next one. Right guys, eyes only find, something a little different. That is a worked piece of flint. You can see the curve on it. A little what they call a bulb of percussion. It's a bit that sort of sticks out. It's where the flint has been struck, so it's probably like a blade, maybe off a core or something like that. But yeah, that has definitely 100% been worked. So it's possibly like Neolithic, something like that. That is well and truly old. I found a few other little bits and pieces off this permission, but yeah, they're always nice to find. That is seriously old, and that is seriously sharp still as well on the edges there. Both sides, that is really sharp. But yeah, always keep your eyes out, guys. On to the next one. Right, next one, guys. This one was a really iffy signal. Yeah, it's a World War II bullet, copper sheath, sort of lead inner. Yeah, but yeah, that was really iffy, that signal. Complete bullet as well, that isn't it? Anything? But yeah, nice. Something a little different. Got myself some visitors. Toby, say hello.
Hello.
Hello. What are you doing out here?
What are we doing?
What are you doing out here, Toby? You don't know?
No, Mummy don't know either.
Mummy bought me a bacon sandwich, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was nice. I've eaten it though, it's gone. Can't show you. Nice to have visitors. Lovely day for a little walk. See you in a bit.
You don't have to hold on to the thing.
I can't get all that long grass.
That's alright, you go
It is long grass, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's long grass.
Look, you stand on that one, I will stand on this one.
Come on then.
Tyler,
Yeah.
Right guys, well, I kind of searched everywhere that's short here and I'm just coming up with no signals, so I'm afraid it's the end of the Roman field for this part of the season. So yeah, I've got another field I'm just going to have a look at and see how long that is. I know it was the last to be sown, so we'll have a little go at that and see what happens, see what's on there. If not, if that's too long, I shall go down to that piece of pasture that I was talking about and we'll have a little play on there. Yeah, I'll see you when we get there, guys. Right guys, so yeah, this is what we've got. This is the bit of pasture that the farmer let me, he said I could come on here once the crops were too long, so I'm going to take advantage of it, and that's where we're going. Yeah, nice little area. Looks fairly ancient down here. This is there's a river that used to run through here past all of my permission, so I think this is kind of where it all starts. There's a few little ponds and marshy bits in here. So hopefully the ground will be a little bit softer as well. That'll help things. But yeah, let's have a go on here. We'll see what we find. Guys, I've started there as the van. I've walked a few steps, and literally this is the first signal. And this, this could be something actually really good. I need to have a better clean-up, but I think that's a strap end. Probably medieval as well. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Ground's lovely digging here as well, soft, which is good. But yeah, wow, okay. Literally the first hole I've dug, first signal. A little bit of a decoration at the top here. What I'll do is I'll have a spray up and I'll get right back to you. We'll have a little look. Awesome. And that is exactly what it is, guys. It is a strap end, and as you can see, it's still got the leather or material in there. Stunning little find. Yeah, it's got a little cross and bits here, little decorating, and this fancy little bit on the end. It's just normally they're just flat on the end, but that's got a little, almost like a little cross there, isn't it? Wow, what a find! That's cheered me up no end. That has. Yeah, I was struggling earlier. Like I say, I'm running out of places to go on my permission, so yeah, anywhere is a bonus now. And this, yeah, this isn't looking too bad, so lovely. On to the next one. Right guys, well, yeah, one of those days I think. Yeah, I'm struggling to be honest. I've done a good loop of this bit of ground, and I haven't really had anything since I had that strap end. So yeah, what do? Just not walking over the signals today. The only thing I can think of is I've got another little field which is actually right by my house. Which I've never filmed on before because it's just full of World War II bullets mostly. I mean full. Every other signal is one. So it's not really a sort of a field that I like to go on too much. But I do know there is coins in there, so maybe we'll go have a little play on there and just see if we can pull up a coin or two, just for fun. I'll see you when we get there. Right guys, here we go. So this is what we got. This one's been set. I think it's got sugar beet in it. But yeah, you can literally see my house behind me right here. I have to look at this out my window all the time. I've never found anything really old on here, so I won't get too excited. But what I'll do is if I find anything, I'll show you. I won't bother doing any live digs because, like I say, there's just so much going on here. It's crazy. But yeah, let's see what we find, guys. Right guys, I've got an absolutely screaming signal here, mostly trash on this field, but no, this one was sort of bouncing between it was hitting 60s but then going back down to sort of 40s. I think it ended up as a 44, but I haven't uncovered it yet, but it looks quite interesting actually. I'm thinking a buckle. That might possibly be the oldest find I've ever had off here. Looking at it, that's quite fancy. And what I'll do is I won't rub it too much. I'll give it a gentle clean up. I'll give it a spray up and I'll come back. That looks rather interesting, that. Well guys, I'll have to say that's probably the fanciest little buckle I think I've ever found. Crikey, look at the detail on that. Sorry, I'm just trying to turn around, get the sun on the right side of it. It's a bit of an awkward, very bright today. But yeah. Wow, that is really extravagant. I don't know about age. It's got quite a bit of iron in it, I think. But that's pretty cool, that. I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, like I say, a bit of an iron pin through the middle there, but yeah, lovely little find. Well, Well, I guess a coin is a coin. 2 pence, or new pence. 1971, I believe. Yeah, that makes a change, something modern. I don't find any modern stuff, not usually, but there you are. First coin of the day. On to the next one. Right guys, I think this is going to be my last one. And it's a little 4-hole button. Ringing up in about 35 that was. But yeah, nice way to end it anyway. That's been a long day. A long hard day. That's hard work today, really has. It's hot. Yeah, just wasn't walking over the finds, or well, to be honest, it's a case of I can't really get to where the finds are. All my permissions are now sort of too long to get on. So and this one's full of trash. This is the worst, probably the worst field I've got, I think. And it happens to be right outside my house, which is just damn unfortunate, isn't it? But yeah, still a mixed little bag of finds today. So let's have a look what we found. Yeah, so here we are, guys. Yeah, not a lot to show today, but some actual, some decent little finds. I'm really pleased with this little little strap end. I think that's brilliant. That's medieval, that. So yeah, that's a lovely little find, that. I think that's sort of saved the day, that one. A flint find, which is a bit unusual, but yeah, I do find them occasionally, not very often, but yeah, that's definitely been worked. I'd say that's a blade, that's off a core, that, so you can see where it has been struck here at this point. Nice curve on it, but it's still sharp as anything, that. So yeah, that's the oldest find today. Couple of little bullets, World War II bullets. That very nice buckle I had earlier. That's incredible. That's the fanciest buckle I've ever had. But yeah, no, that's I'm really pleased with that. Very irony pin through the middle of that. But yeah, that's a little different, isn't it? And a 2p, new pence. But yeah, it's a lot to say. Not a great deal today, but I think getting to the finds is the problem. So yeah, that might be the end of my permission for a little while, I think. It's going to have to be group dig, organised digs, I think, and maybe Tom will let me on his for a few times. But yeah, no, not a bad little day at all. I'm pleased with my finds, so yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully that'll be on a little organised dig, something a little different. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe.